Welcome back, everyone, to episode 4 of Luck and Chaos Season 2. We are delighted that you have decided once again to join us and these adventurers on their journey through the continent of Valstrith. Last we left off, Yuiza and Sulong were rushing off towards the castle in search of Ren because Sulong sent off a couple sendings that weren't immediately responded to, and fearing the worst, they are going in search of someone who can potentially help them, either get more sending scrolls or get a message out. Fisscourth and Arat, as you two broke off from the group, you went and explored Allie's alchemical, and once you arrived, you found a rather gruesome scene. Or a snack for two of our blood-consuming companions on this adventure. But as juicy, pun intended, as that sounds, we are actually going to start off with Yuiza and Sulong. So, the two of you are rushing off towards the castle. Are you stopping anywhere along the way?
No. Hopefully not.
Okay. As you arrive, a guard greets you at the door. Can I help you two?
Hey, so, there is a delegate, a senator from Zara here by the name of Ren. Could you please get a message to him that Sulong is here for his appointment with him?
You're here for an appointment.
It's really urgent.
Okay. Yeah. One moment. Can I need to send a message to one of the private quarters. And the guard steps away and speaks to one of the servants who comes forward and takes note on who the two of you are wishing to talk to. And you are welcome to wait by the door and discuss anything you want as this person rushes off to go get Ren.
The entire time, Sulong is basically a coiled spring. His leg is just shaking. The foot is tapping against the floor impatiently. You know, the ADHD sort of thing. Like, I either gotta bust a move or bust a head. I don't know right now.
It's going to be okay. Don't worry. We'll find out answers. And she's just pacing kind of like back and forth in front of him. It's going to be fine. There's clearly a logical explanation for this, right?
Yeah, probably. Hey, I'm the one supposed to be panicking. We both can't panic. Someone has to have the brain cell here.
Oh, you know what? I'm not panicking. I'm actually perfectly amazing right now. She just stands in front of you. You're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be great.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's gonna start massaging his top shoulders, then his bottom shoulders.
Wait, no, hold on. I'm ticklish there. Hold on, stop.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you.
We'll figure it out.
Again, I'm really sorry about this whole thing. You know, you're supposed to be like on a date.
Don't. Shh. Okay, we hadn't even set up like a date, so this is more of like impromptu. I'm just happy that I could help, and I'm here, and that my date with him was like a good thing to bring you back over here, and like we get this settled.
I don't say
fine.
this enough, but I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
Thanks. Someone has to.
Well, we all do. Have you met the other two?
There are another two. Deadpan.
There are as many people in this group as you have arms.
And then he looks at his upper arms and just jumps in surprise.
As you jump in surprise, Ren comes walking up to the two of you. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Everything okay? Normally people are excited to see me, but they don't jump a foot in the air as I approach. That's a little much, even for you, Sulong.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to keep myself calm. That's all. Humor as a defense, that sort of thing.
Okay.
I sent a couple of sendings out yesterday, and They didn't go through.
They didn't go through, or they weren't responded to?
What was the exact feeling I had?
You did not get a response to either of them.
I didn't get a response, but typically, Mom is really prompt about things.
Okay. Was it your mom or your stepmom?
Mom and sister.
Okay. Well, I can, I have some sending scrolls that I got myself. I can go, do you want me to message your mom?
Yeah, please, if you can. How much is this? I can reimburse you or something?
No, don't worry about it, dude. I got them here. They have, like, scroll copiers. Come on, everyone's eating.
Oh, we can eat in the castle? I mean, like we did yesterday, but that was different.
Yeah, everyone's sitting down to lunch, so I guess there's seats. Here. And he will direct you in. And you walk in, you see several people. Some folks are sitting by one of the doors at a little settee having coffee. Sulong, you recognize Devotion, sitting over there chatting with another gentleman. His sister is chatting with two gentlemen at another table across from you, and you see, Yuiza, you see Tom Pin, the satyr gentleman, which you spoke to the night prior, sitting with the king, queen, and their two children at a much larger table. Ren is going to say, I'm gonna go get the thing for you.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you need?
Man, I could use a hug.
Come here. And he begrudgingly opens his arms. He's not a hugger.
I know. Sulong is, though.
Yeah. Yeah, Sulong is.
Okay, yeah, I'm feeling better. Hey, is that coffee?
I'll be back. And as you go to reach for the coffee, Ren steps away, heading off to get you the items that you asked for. What do the two of you do as you sit down?
Yuiza's going to sit down very, like, stiffly.
Sulong is just gonna go, hey, could you trade seats with me real quick?
Oh, thank God, yes.
He will just block the view of the queen and king in front of Yuiza so she can't see them.
You do this awkward shuffle. Yuiza, as you are sitting there, you notice that everyone in the room at one point or another, as you are settling into your seats once Ren leaves, just turns to you and either gives a nod or a wave, including the king and queen, who both give you a polite nod and a smile. Their son turns around with a mouthful of pancakes. He's having breakfast for lunch, and gives you a very enthusiastic wave. Has no idea who you are.
She's giving a forced smile. It still looks pleasant, but just a hi. Like waving to the kid.
Sulong gives them a four-armed thumbs up.
A thumbs up to one to each person.
As you sit there, some servants come by asking what you would like to drink. You are offered juices, water, coffee, a variety of syrups to put into your coffee if you'd like, and creamers of varying sorts, some nut milks if you do so partake of those.
Just water, please. I think caffeine would probably mess me up even more.
Sure, I'd be happy to get that for you. And you, ma'am?
I would love a caramel macchiato, actually, with soy milk.
Coming right up. Is there anything that I can get you to eat? We are, the server looks over at the young boy sitting next to the king. We do still have breakfast kind of going. There's some extra pancake batter if you'd like pancakes. Or we have a variety of cheeses, cheese platters, and meat platters. There's some leftover pork from last night, so the chef has prepared a sandwich using that if you prefer sandwiches. I believe there's also meatloaf as well.
I would love some pancakes, actually, and if you have like syrups for it, I have a bit of a sweet.
Excellent.
I'll just have the water, thanks.
Okay. And they walk off towards the kitchen, coming back surprisingly fast with your orders. Yuiza, there is a frothy caramel macchiato that is set down in front of you. It has the perfect layer of foam and then a small layer of whipped cream on top. There is a caramel drizzle in the shape of a crown on top of the whipped cream. You are presented with pancakes in the shape of... One of you tell me, what animal are they shaped as?
They are shaped like an octopus. It's like the main body's the pancake, and then there's little like legs.
Okay. You are presented with octopus pancakes. They have gone so far as to put little strawberries along the tentacles to look like the tentacle sucker thingies, little grabbies.
Yeah.
And there is a assortment of syrups as well. There are berry syrups, there are maple syrups, there are herb-infused syrups. You have a flight of syrups to choose
Amazing.
from. And they are all labeled.
I may be stressed out, but that always taught me to take advantage of the rich. I'm sorry.
Sulong,
Yeah.
the server sets down a glass of water with ice in front of you, as well as a water pitcher and a fruit plate. And gestures to the larger tray that is in the center of your table. If you decide, there is an assortment of pastries as well that you are allowed to partake from. Help yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You've been so kind.
You're welcome. Bye. And they walk away with a smile back towards the kitchen, stopping by the other table to check on those folks as well.
We supposed to tip here?
I'll just leave some gold, I guess. Wait, no, it might be like... You know how in like some cultures you don't tip because that's just not the thing to do?
No.
This is the castle. You don't have to tip here.
Oh God.
Oh god!
The yellow tiefling woman walks over and sits down with a flourish at your table. Hi. You're the ones who teleported into the party.
Hi. Oh, you're, Devotion Sister, correct?
I am. Lilivia, Sharia, Melzery, but you can call me Lily.
Hi, Lily. It's nice to meet you.
I know. So, what brings you back this morning?
Just some business with Ren, you know. We, old friends go back. Way back.
Really? Are you also from Zara?
He'll look at his two upper arms. What gave me away?
Being friends with Ren.
Yeah. Kind of my first couple of months here on this continent, so having a great time.
That's fantastic. Are you staying in town or will you be traveling back with him?
Oh, we won't be traveling back.
We don't know yet.
And as you do your 1,000-yard stare, Sulong, you hear, "Hi, honey, it's Mom. Everything's fine, dear. Your sister's off hunting. She had a very dramatic breakup with that councilman." And that's the 25-word limit.
Everything okay?
My mom just sent me a message. My sister was dating a councilman?
Was it Ren? Oh my God, this is really awkward.
Are you Ren's bounce back?
I am no one's bounce back, first of all.
Do you want me to beat him up?
I didn't
Yes.
realize Ren was dating you. That's
Well-
so interesting. How long have you two been together?
We're just getting to know each other. We met yesterday and we had a great time and we're just talking. That's it.
Just talking.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you all get back to your octopus. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Me too.
And she stands up and sweeps across the floor over towards her brother.
As soon as she's like a good amount away, Yuiza's going to turn to Slong. That woman is meant to get all the gossip, and she wants all the juicy details, and she wants to spread gossip. So don't give her more than what she asked for, and just don't be so open. She's being quiet. Don't be so open about things. And now she knows I'm kind of like talking to her, and that you're from. I didn't like her vibe.
Don't like whose vibe?
Oh God! Why do you keep no one announcing themselves these days?
I mean, do you want me to go back to the door and get the guard
fine.
to
Hi,
announce me?
Ren.
Ren walks up to the two of you.
No.
I didn't know how many messages you wanted me to send. I have 4 scrolls.
Could I just take? I have.
There's also a scrying if you want that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess that would work too. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you feeling better now?
Somewhat. I'm still plagued by visions of snow-covered, frozen-over people, but I'm okay-ish.
And on that note, we are going to go over and check in on Fisscourth and Arat. You two have found yourselves bathed in the coppery smell of blood, mixed with the herbs and spices and assortment of monster parts that are within this alchemical shop. There is a body of a woman slumped over the countertop near you. What do you do first?
Well, this is far too much like home. And Fist was going to very trepidatiously approach the body. Maybe she's just passed out. It's fine. Maybe she bled a bit and passed out. Maybe she hit her head. Maybe she's not dead. And as I approach, is she dead?
She's very dead. She's been dead for a while. She has probably been dead almost as long as Dwight at this point. You don't think that this occurred with much time between the two.
Well, going off the smell of her vitae, she's... dare I say, she was slain at the same time as Dwight. Poor thing. Not much we can do here. Unless we're supposed to investigate. We are supposed to investigate, aren't we? We're wardens. We've been rather caught up in the whole romantic ordeals, which... partly my fault, but... well, and she gestures at the body.
As Fisscourth has this mental evaluation, Arat will walk up to the body and feel along the neck for similar markings as on Dwight.
You feel a little further past the neck, and you realize that there is no puncture wound on the neck, but there is a puncture wound near the heart. Just one.
A singular puncture, not
Singular
double.
puncture.
This is odd.
How so?
No, unlike the body outside, which mirrored our fang arrangements. This one is a single puncture, single punch, a single hole.
A stab? Do you think it was meant to... and Fist will use her eyes to see what the stab looks like. Does it look like a stab wound, or...
Roll me investigation. Arat's was not high enough to get this detail. Let's see if you can get it.
I'm gonna use my eyes.
I'm gonna use my
I'm
eyes.
sorry.
My big bat
I
eyes.
specialize. Mind you, I've also got sight differences. I just
Yeah,
got
but
eyes.
You're inside.
Another 15.
A 15 was exactly what you needed on investigation. As you look over this body, Fisscourth, tell me who in your past fought with a rapier? How do you know what this sort of wound looks like? No one in the party uses one.
Sara, why do you have to phrase it like that? This recalls a time when very early into her service as a sanguine sister, when she was required to tend to the wounded before, well, everyone else needed care. Occasionally a guard would come in from a scuffle, some cattle fought too fiercely, person fought too fiercely. It's could be mistaken for a fang. It's thin, it's delicate, it's almost as if someone drew a perfect hole in the body. But it is an exponential amount of blood that leaked from that wound, and this is all too familiar, and Fizz just lets out a deep, oh dear. She's not going to stick her nubbin in the wound, but she's going to just, that would be crass. But she'll just kind of trace around it and point out to Arat, this is a rapier wound. Not fangs, but easily enough mistaken, if you are a one-fanged vampire, perhaps. Perhaps our bloodthirsty friend here, used a weapon, which is strange considering Dwight's fate.
A sword tip.
A specialized sword, one used for dueling. Usually noble brats tend to use them back home. Usually the higher class people that we consumed carried these about them. Are rapiers in fashion now? Or are they more equalized? Have they made a class break?
I am the wrong person to ask about modern fashion, but we should coordinate with the guard. There were other deaths in the city while we were gone, and if they were killed in a similar fashion, we might have a lead. If you know that this is similar to a rapier, perhaps what Dwight has is not fang marks, but that same stabbing, or perhaps we are dealing with somebody who possesses both means.
Perhaps. Quite frankly, I'd rather the guard not walk around at this very moment, lest they mess it all up with their bootsteps and their reports and the bureaucracy. For now, let's see what we can piece together.
No, yes, we do not have to invite them here, but once we have the information, I would like to see if the other deaths that have happened here have similar reports of wounds.
Of course, a gap.
Are you searching anywhere else?
Absolutely. Let's start with behind the countertop. Was she robbed?
I'm going to do what I normally do, which is I'm going to run my hand along the walls to see what I can find in the perimeter of the room. That will probably include shelves along the walls as well.
Okay, both of you roll your investigation checks for me.
I'm going to spend that inspiration that you gave us last time.
Go for it.
So am I. So am I.
Yeah, that's better. 17.
Okay.
16.
Arat, as you go about searching shelves and the counter and behind the counter, you find two things. Under the counter is a secret compartment with a door that has been ripped open, almost off its hinges. On the floor, you find an open metal lockbox nearby. It's 2 foot by 2 foot. The key is near it, and it's currently empty, save for a grimy piece of silk. This was a resting place for something, and when you feel it, you feel a semicircular indent. You also find in this lockbox 112 silver, 47 gold, and 2 small gems. In addition, as you go about, underneath the counter, you find a medallion on a broken chain. It's a small pewter medallion shaped like a shell set with 3 tiny white pearls on this broken chain. Probably roughly worth 35 gold. It's been discarded and it's smeared a little bit with blood. Fisscourth. As you search about the body and a little bit further out, you realize that the arm of this person is laying across a closed but blood-splattered ledger. As you pull it out and look at it, you see that the book contains a written record of all the sales, plus general notes on suppliers, preferred quality indicators, sketches on how to identify different types of ingredients. And you see a folded piece of paper that's being used as a bookmark. Inscribed on it is the following note. Matthias, 10 p.m. You also see a blood trail. You see it's a very faint, almost like it was dripping off of the tip of something delicate, possibly a rapier, leading to the rear exit of the shop.
Curious. Arat, what have you found over there?
I'll identify the things that I found, or in the case of the empty lockbox, didn't find. It seems like a robbery of sorts, but not. It was a robbery with intent. All of the money is still here. At least I assume it's all of the money. It's enough money that somebody who was actually robbing the place would have taken the money, but something else is missing.
Curious, a specific item. And that would make sense. This ledger seems to be all in order, and last visitor appears to be Matthias, 10 p.m. Were we at the party then?
Believe so? Is the name Matthias familiar based on people that we were introduced to at the party? There were a lot of names and it's been a while.
You have not met anyone named Matthias.
Okay. For some reason I thought that one of the people from further away had that name. Yes, I'll just ponder and then I'll identify the lock, like the medallion specifically, to Fisscourth. Or just this could be evidence of the individual that attacked, or it could have belonged to our victim. We wouldn't know until we could identify whether or not they actually wore this. I don't know if there are any paintings around here of them that you can see where they might be wearing this. If not, this could tell us or this could have a connection to the person that was here.
Well, that medallion, I can't say I know who the design belongs to, or the artiste. I'm not familiar with most surface fashioneers. But I did notice a blood trail, and I'm going to follow it, as an investigator properly should. But I will keep an eye out for paintings as well. Have no fear. And I'm going to follow that blood trail that is near the rear exit.
And as you go off to follow that blood trail, we are going to go back and check in on Sulong and Yuiza. Hey guys, how you doing?
I was
Hello.
writing notes. I'm being so good with notes.
As you are taking your notes and chatting with Ren, okay, so you do need these? You don't need these scrolls? I'm confused.
I could just take one, honestly. If that's cool.
Sure.
Thank you. I'll be
Oh.
right back.
Octopus pancakes. Nice.
Yeah. Thanks.
And Ren sits down across from you and pulls over a plate from the opposite table that was apparently theirs prior to your arrival. They're eating a sandwich with the leftovers from the night previous. Sulong, where are you going?
He's just gonna step out into the garden real quick just to send a message to his mom.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Time for the wiggly words counter.
That's fine. Take a moment. We got time.
Hey, Mom. We're at the Capitol. Ren is here. Just wanted to check in. Had a bad feeling. Maybe I'm just worrying too much.
Couple minutes. So you stand there listening to the birds chirping and the bees pollinating the flowering tree that you're standing under. You get another message. Oh, you're with Ren. Well, I won't tell Wei. Give him my love and let him know they're already moving forward with the school upgrades.
If this was a text message, they will get a thumbs up emoji, but
It's not.
it's not. He's just gonna pace back. As he enters, he'll shoot Ren a look like, we're gonna have some words later.
You go to shoot Ren a look, and he is not even acknowledging that anyone in the room exists other than Yuiza. Yuiza, what are the two of you talking about?
Well, she's like, so how did you sleep? I'm sorry that we're like here in like a little bit of an emergency. I know this wasn't really like how we were supposed to meet back up, but you know, here for moral support.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I told them you wanted an archery lesson. They actually set up the archery out in the garden overnight. So I guess it's ready to go whenever we want it. They are very efficient here.
Yeah, like my pancakes came out in like 5 minutes flat. It's very impressive. It hasn't even like little strawberry suckers.
Oh, is that what those are? The tentacles aren't attached to the rest of the body anymore. So
Yeah.
I assume I didn't want to assume, but that's cool. That's a cool idea. That's very decorative.
Yeah.
But yeah. So if you are you free today, other than babysitting Sulong with his whatever trauma he has today?
Oh, it'd be nice. He was genuinely worried.
That was the
through a
nicest way
lot.
to say it, honestly.
I suppose. No. I was just going to meet back up with my other friends later, but I can stay?
I mean, I don't want to, impose or anything, but like,
You want me to stay?
I do, yeah. And we'll say about this time, Sulong, you walk back up. Yeah, that'd be hi. You okay?
Yeah. Talk to Mom.
I'm
Seems
glad
like
she
my
responded.
sister's doing well. They're moving forward with the school.
Glad to hear it, and that's awesome. One of our schools back home needed a new roof, and I wasn't sure if they'd be able to start work on it before I came back with the funding that I was trying to get here,
Oh.
or if they'd have to wait. But I mean, if they found a way to pay for the supplies ahead of time, that's good. Means they'll be ready to go for the new school season.
I'm sensing some tension.
No, I feel like I'm just losing my mind and freaking out over nothing.
Hey, it's okay. Take a breather, sit down.
I'm not gonna say anything to that because it would just be mean.
And I would reach across this table and punch you.
Oh, let's not do that.
I mean, you could try.
Right. We're in public.
Yeah,
in the castle.
We're in public. Yeah.
We're in a castle.
Yeah. You literally have the head of the guards over there. Well, not the head of the guards, but the best of the best over there. That's
And I
Pretty
can
sure.
only use the excuse of being just a funny little guy so many times before I actually get arrested.
I think you lost the ability to use that after your first growth spurt, my guy.
Yep.
And as Ren points out, this person who is the head of the Realms Guard, you two see the woman who is featured on one of the posters that you saw advertising for the Realms Guard. She has long, white, flowing hair and starry blue eyes that almost seem to catch the light the way a star twinkles in the sky does.
Wow. Seen her in posters.
Yeah, I apparently when she took it over from the last guy, there was this whole rebranding campaign. So yeah.
Normally, when they do a rebranding, it's because something went wrong. Did something go wrong?
I mean, apparently the dude murdered his wife and tried to murder the senator as well.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, a pretty face will help forget that I am.
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure she's like more than capable, but like that's like a bonus, you know?
Yeah, I guess Senator Tomi was securing more funding to try and hunt the guy down.
Wait,
Apparently
well-
he leads some vigilante group or some group of just criminals, I guess. I don't know.
What?
Do you know their name? The group name?
He leans back to the dwarvish gentleman behind him. The one who tried to purchase Precious Stinky Boy from you the night prior, Yuiza.
No.
Hey, do you remember the name of that group that was on the poster coming into town? What were they called again? Oh, that would be the Grim Six. oh, hello, it's the young lady with the precious deer. Oh, if you decide to sell that precious little thing, you let me know. Or if you ever get into breeding him, I will take one of his young. My grandchildren would love him. Have you? Oh, here. Try some of these cakes. They're delicious. And he passes them to Ren, turning back to speak to the gentleman at his own table. Yeah, those guys, Grim Six, looked pretty gnarly on their poster.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's so curious that a senator would be leading like a criminal.
No. The previous captain of the guards is now leading the criminal group.
Yeah, no, the senator has talked a lot about his vow to bring them to justice for his daughter's murder. Apparently they've been in and out of town wreaking havoc, especially around his businesses and stuff.
Crazy.
So, yeah. Sad stuff. You guys want anything else to eat?
Oh, I'm good with my octopus pancakes, honestly.
You know what? Octopus pancakes sound pretty good right now.
He's just gonna like put another one and plate and just hand it over to you. Just a stack of them.
As you say, octopus pancake sounds pretty good right now. There is an arm that reaches around from behind you, Sulong, with a plate of pancakes in the shape of a different animal. It's the same server from before. What animal is on your plate?
What would be a really fun... It's a sunfish.
Just a blob.
You get a plate stacked with sunfish pancakes.
Thanks!
Oh, hey, we have those back home in the waters. They're kind of cool.
Man, I love these big guys. They just float around you.
Aren't they great? Yeah.
I saw one floating around, like happy and minding its own business, but it had the chunk of its head taken out.
Yeah. Hey, is that why your sister gave you the nickname Sunfish?
Oh my god. Wait, so when she calls you Starfish...
She's never called me Starfish.
Pretty sure... No, that's...
Pretty sure she also called you that.
Am I dumb?
Am I allowed to say anything?
Please?
He
You're
leans
like my
o-
best
he-
friend.
He
You're
leans
supposed be
over to
honest.
you, Yuiza.
Hey. You two know each other better than I do.
Well, man, let's just say you are very...
I swear to God, if you say pretty.
attractive, according to the other folks back home.
Okay, listen. You have a lot of emotional intelligence. Which is not a consolation prize. Some people don't, and they're horrible people.
It's true, yeah.
Thanks. I feel better.
I don't think you're stupid.
Thanks.
Not about any of the stuff that actually matters, anyways. And you feel a boot hit your shin gently underneath the table, Sulong.
Mother Hubbard.
Let's go check back in on the murder investigation, shall we? So you were heading off to check after this blood trail, Fisscourth. Are you going as well?
Yes, I absolutely am.
Go ahead and you can roll me survival to follow this trail of blood. And I will say that you get advantage on it as you are both inclined to tracking the smell of blood.
You can say it. You could say we're bloodthirsty monsters. It's okay. But Arat, I'm absolutely dragging you along.
I mean, you're definitely thirsty. I wouldn't say it's for blood.
I appreciate the advantage because that got me the natural 20.
Okay.
I got a filthy, nasty, dirty, unnatural 20, so...
As the two of you go along following this trail, it leads you further and further away from the shop. You go across the city towards the docks, towards the bay, and to the water's edge, just past where all of the ships come in to unload their product. And I will say that, Fisscourth, you are the one who spots in the water a rapier with a ornate ivory carved pommel.
Arat, would you want me to guide you through this, or are you just following your nose for the food flavor that shows?
I'm gonna say Arat's the one who got you here.
Yeah, I mean, I figured I figured I can smell the water at this point if we're at the docks, so I'm not gonna just like step off the docks. But yeah, like if you see the rapier, you'll have to let me know because I won't know where an object is like that.
You're just gonna feel the rush of air as Fisscourth takes flight to go snatch that rapier out of the water with her little bat feet.
You're going to have to dive into the water. It is in 6 feet of water here.
It's metal; it doesn't float.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's down there in the mud.
She thought it was gonna float, and me for a second thinking, oh, it's surely floating.
Nope.
Your fist flapping. You're a gasp of horror. Arat, my dear, I need you to do something for me. A terrible thing, but I need you to do this.
What is that?
I believe I found the murder weapon in the water. I cannot go in there. I will die.
I don't think that you will die, but I understand your trepidation.
But if I'm grabbed, if I'm snatched?
So just to confirm, you wish for me to go into the water to be grabbed and snatched?
No, No.
I will go into the water. I will go into the water.
Thank you. I am not suited for the water. You are better suited than I am, and I'm just going to hide under my wings in shame.
Take off like at least the robe top. Just sort of drape it over the wings. Could you point me at least in line with where it is? And once Fisscourth aligns me with where it is in the water, I'll just drop straight down in with my walking stick out forward, so when I hit it, I'll at least know that I've gotten to it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me survival with advantage on this.
Another natural 20 for 25.
Love that for you. There's a little bit of resistance in the water as you try and swing your cane back and forth, but eventually you do feel it come in contact with something that has a little bit of give to it, the way a rapier would. And with that natural 20, you have absolutely no problem pulling this out of the mud. It sticks in a little bit as you go to pull it out. And as you come back to the docks, you climb out of the water and you have this rapier in your hand.
Wring out my shirt, pluck the robe top off of Fisscourth, put it back on.
Excited, chittering.
Unfortunately, with it being thrown into the water, that most likely means that evidence of blood has been washed off of it. There's possible ways to trace it back to its owner, but we at least have something. Once again, we will have to actually connect the dots and put this in the hands of whoever it is that will be doing this, unless it is us.
Precisely. As they say, if the rapier does not fit, they must acquit, but this rapier clearly fits the scene of the crime. Truly, I think we've got this handled. But GM, does the blood trail go any further?
Roll me an investigation check with advantage, Fisscourth.
Thank you for the advantage, GM. Thank you for the advantage.
I know how your rolls normally go. Gotta help you where I can.
17.
Perfect. As Arat is saying this, Arat, your nose is probably filled with salt water right now. It's a little awkward to smell anything other than salt. But Fisscourth, being the one who did not go in the water, you sniff about, and with your keen, big bat eyes in the setting light of the sun, actually, no, it's not setting, it's midday. But even still, with your visual impairment in bright light, you do see a blood trail heading through the remaining dock area north to the far side of the bay. And you get the sense that it's heading out of town.
Oh, Arat, and she kind of just tugs at your sleeve. The trail goes on further. It looks as though they've fled the town itself. But I think we should follow it.
If we depart town without the others, then we'll have to make sure that we can communicate with them, let them know.
And our messages haven't been working. Could we try?
I am going to say, as the GM, although I love this roleplay, and I love this go-get-emness that the two of you have, it would be unwise to travel further without your party.
See, this is where the big game notification comes overhead, where it says you must gather your party before moving forward.
You just found this is the part of the video game where there is a suspicious amount of healing items, and you just hit a save point where it seems calm and peaceful otherwise.
Arat, did you feel a whisper in your head that said this could perhaps be a dangerous path to follow?
Did get a sense of foreboding, yes.
We should find the others.
Should find the others.
I'll wrap up the rapier in my little, one half of my robe, and then yank Arat along to go find the rest of our party.
You do that, and you all know where Sulong and Yuiza were heading. They were heading to the castle. And once the two of you arrive there, a guard stops you at the door. What can I help you with? What are you lost? Are you in need of something?
Oh, our friends are in there. They're helping us perform work as wardens. Yes, that is the job we are doing. I can show you my fancy badge, and I'll flip out my little warden badge.
2 of our fellow wardens had business at the castle. We must inform them of discovery of our investigation.
Okay, their names?
Oolong Shen and Yuiza.
Sulong Shen.
I'm realizing out of context that I don't think that Arat has ever actually been told Yuiza's last name, so he just trails off.
Sulong Shen and Yuiza. One moment.
You can't miss him. He has 4 arms.
One moment.
She has some dreadful little beast with her. It looks like a deer, but it is very much not a deer.
He doesn't stay to listen to the two to you, Fisscourth. He has already turned away and is saying something to one of the servants, who shuffles off into the interior as he goes back to his post near the two of you. Yuiza, Sulong, as you are sitting there having your pancakes with Ren, a gentleman shuffles up in servant's garb. Excuse me. Are you Sulong Shen and Yuiza?
Yes.
There are 2 people inquiring for you at the front. They say that they are wardens, and they are working with you on an investigation.
Oh, right, the investigation.
Is everything okay? You're investigating something?
Yeah. Hey, I'll catch you up later. It's pretty spicy.
It's a like official business.
As spicy as that thing 2 years ago?
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
Okay. Good luck. Are you sure you don't need anything?
Wish us luck.
Why don't you take both of these with you? And Yuiza, Ren leans in and hands you 2 of these sending scrolls.
Thank you. Are you going to be here for next day or so?
Yeah, I'm in town for the next couple days, and then we head back. The dwarven gentleman behind me is part of my caravan, and he's insisting on doing some shopping for his grandkids. So I think he'll be spending the next 2 days.
Well, if they're looking for any books, I know a great bookshop.
I'll let him know. Where's it at?
Oh, it's the Glimspark Book Emporion on XXX Street.
Oh, right, the one down the street from the guild hall you're at?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll let him know.
Real quick, she's gonna lean into Ren. You didn't like date Sulong's sister, did you?
Is there a problem if I did?
No. I can't control dates. It's just,
The face you're making says that there is an issue.
well,
with
he
that.
said there was an issue.
Yeah. Well, he'll have to catch me first, and his sister's an adult, so he can mind his business.
She's gonna look to Sulong. What does Sulong look like right now?
He's eating pancakes.
Okay.
Himbo. He looks like Himbo. Insert Himbo here.
Okay. Well, I will see you tomorrow if I don't make it back in town.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'll let them know to keep the stuff up. Do you know what time? I was gonna go out and do some sightseeing.
Totally, that makes sense. I'm gonna be honest. If I have one of these, I will let you know. If I have one of these left, she'll put up a sending. I'm really sorry, my job It pops in and out sometimes, and I don't know how long things are going to take sometimes. But I'll make it back. When I make it back, I'll send you a sending.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. If I see you, I see you. Okay.
Do you think Arat and Fisscourth want pancakes?
I don't think so, if I'm honest.
He'll take the remainder of his stack, fold it into a burrito, and home.
Yeah, some things never change with him.
She's gonna give Red a smile, and she's going to look like towards where the shared temple was with the little statues of the gods for a second, and she's gonna tell Sulong to just give her a moment and make sure that she can go there. She'll ask Ren.
Yeah, I think that would be fine.
She's going to quickly make her way there
Okay.
and find the statue that was for the spirits of her island.
It's kind of like inside the doorway area. There's a spot that it's full of indoor plants and flowers, some of them tropical. There's a little bit of everything represented here, but you do see the specific iconography that your people tend to use when referring to the nature spirits.
She is going to just take a moment. She's gonna appreciate the statues and all the offerings that I have. She's gonna take a moment and basically ask for safety and protection for those her and her group, and then their loved ones. She's going to tuck it, and it's a little seashell that she had on one of her braids, like the threaded braids. She's had that on for a while since they met her, and she's going to leave it as an offering.
You do so, and you hear a voice you hear someone behind you clear their throat.
Oh God, this is like the 4th time today.
Sorry. Just making sure everything's okay. You hear the voice of the king behind you. Did you need anything? I'm sorry if I interrupted your praying. You got up very quickly.
Yes, I thought I need to leave soon, but I wanted to make sure I offered like my thanks. I don't really see a lot of like temples dedicated to island spirits.
And he walks over. You're from the Norntine Islands?
Yeah.
Beautiful place.
Very amazing.
Why? I mean, there's other temples to them. Did you? I mean, people all over the country worship the nature spirits, but
I haven't seen one in a while since I've been on the main line, so take
gotcha.
advantage whenever I do see one.
That's fair. There's a beautiful one in Watford, if you're ever out that way, and Grey Parth. They have a whole mural to the spirit of nature in one of their studios there.
Oh, I did pass through Watford, and I did hear that. I think it was only maybe a night in Watford, just sleeping to get by. Are you from?
No.
Oh,
No, I was born on the 2nd floor of this castle, actually.
you know what? That makes sense.
But how long are you in town for?
Indefinite for now.
Well, I don't know where any other places of worship for them would be, but you're welcome to come here, if you'd like.
Will your guards believe me when I tell them that the king just lets me come here to pray?
I will make sure that they know at the front that you are welcome to come back here. We have several others. There's a storm god over there too. I believe he's from the north region. Someone put that in when they were visiting. And the Warforged gentleman who was here last night left a gear He hung it on the wall over there. Apparently they worship someone named Gond in Clifstrand. Yeah. Interesting, but okay. You know,
Yeah.
each their own kind of a thing.
Yeah. That means some people like, oh, why worship spirits? Worship like the nature goddess. I'm like, it's different, you know.
Yeah.
It's not the same. Nuances. But you know, I want to apologize about yesterday. I kind of run off there. Hopefully, you don't remember what I'm talking about, but
It was a little concerning.
okay.
But I'm glad whatever caused it has passed.
Yeah. Just a very stressful day, and this was like, it was like a last minute decision to come here, so you know, but it was lovely. You guys throw like a great party, you know.
I take no credit for that. That was all my wife and my daughter. They are the party planner extraordinaires. My son and I just stay out of their way for the most part, honestly. Otherwise, it's streamers and balloons for days.
I can't say much because I was kind of like the party planner back home, you know, and then my family would kind of just let me go crazy. So, but like, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'll get out of your hair and leave you to your worship. But
lovely talking to you.
as well.
Yeah. Wait,
Good day, my lady.
Yeah, sorry. Question. Did you just follow me here to talk, or just checking in? Sorry, I don't mean to be like rude. I don't know if that's rude.
No, yeah. I kind of like to check up on guests.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, you're really hands-on for like a king.
How many kings have you met?
Not a lot, but you know, expectations.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah. No. Unless the Senate needs us for something. And there's no charity event on my calendar today, so I
Okay. Well, thank you for being so thoughtful, checking in on me. It's been lovely to meet you, and I appreciate you letting me come back here.
anytime. Enjoy the rest of your day.
My liege.
Lady Yuiza. He gives a flourish and a bow and winks as he walks off and heads off towards the other side of the gardens, whistling a tune.
She just thinks to herself, oh, he was very kind. Too bad I can't trust him yet. That's just what she's
As
thinking.
you say that,
No, she's thinking it to herself.
as you think that, roll me history.
That is a 13. Better.
That's enough.
Oh, thank God.
Because the tune is one that you've heard 100 times before. And you realize it as you hear the sound of a door closing on the opposite side of the garden. It's a tune your dad used to whistle all the time. What was the song about that your dad used to whistle?
It was a very common song on the island, and it was just about the creation myth. I think it's often kind of like taught to like younger kids, but it's still kind of just a song that everybody knows. So it's got like a playful tune to it, but it was about the creation myth of the island and all that stuff. And it's something that you would often like hear him like maybe whistling as he works, or sing often to Yuiza when she was younger. Did he leave already?
He left, and the whistling, the sound of it stopped as the sound of a door closing occurred. So you get the sense that he has ventured off to a different part of the castle.
I think I'm gonna go with my instinct. She's gonna go to where that door was. Did she see? Or just...
Are you going to the door of the chapel, or are you crossing the garden to go to the door on the opposite side?
the door that he went through.
You head that way, and as you get there, there are 2 guards. There's one on the opposite side of the door and the one on the same side of the door as you. I'm sorry. The family's private quarters. No one is allowed back here without escort.
Okay. Sorry.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Enjoy your day.
Leave. And she is going to stand in the chapel for a moment. Just a kind of blank look on her face. And then she's gonna put like just a regular smile on and just head out to Sulong.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Oh, hey, yeah. We'll see you later, Ren.
Yeah. Be safe, I guess. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully.
Sara?
As they're leaving. You okay?
Yeah.
Alright.
Who do you think they found?
You know, given how things are playing out, probably more dead bodies.
Probably, yeah.
Probably killed in a really weird way.
Yeah. I think it's same or different.
As you're walking through the castle, there's just there's a servant dusting somebody, and as you say, killed in a really weird way, you just hear, "Oh my!" Continues dusting.
Scandalous. We'll be talking about this by the cooking pot later. We should hurry.
Okay, yeah. Let's go.
You get to the front door, and nearby, waiting, is Fisscourth and Arat.
Arat's shirt is still like soaked wet. He hasn't prestidigitated yet, and is holding a rapier in his hand. And as you both walk up, and he hears your footsteps walk up, he goes, "Good, you're here. We found another body. It's killed in a very weird way."
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Was it different or the same?
Different.
Ah,
I should have betted you money.
yeah, but you didn't.
Fisscourth recognized a wound on the shopkeep as belonging to this.
Yes, after we followed a very auspicious trail of blood, which we should follow before it dries up. It goes out of town. We had this horrible feeling that if we didn't bring you along, we might perish.
Fisscourth, 1 second. We should probably move away from people while discussing an active investigation.
Oh, right, certainly. Yes, of course, we are merely discussing literature to anyone that might be listening.
I'll say that you are far enough away that the guards aren't overhearing this.
Yes, the trail does go out of town. We thought it was best to find you both first. It may mean that we've lost time on it, but leaving town to follow a potential murderer is
Not smart.
indeed.
A risky behavior.
And of course, it begs the question of, is this an individual that fabricated the bite marks but used this rapier? Is it 2 individuals? Is it one that can do both? There's
Is
a
it
lot.
a vampire who grabbed a snack after an auspicious murder?
They did take something from the alchemist, not money. They left all of the money, but they took something from the lockbox under the desk.
Right. Did you report the bodies to the town guards as well, or...?
Well, we came to find you, and then we have been walked away from the town guards to tell you this information.
Did you cordon the crime scene?
It is in the same place as the first body. It is right next door. In fact, it is inside.
Maybe they should have
where the crime
noticed
scene
it.
is.
He was right next door. Or at least asked his boss.
Also, we are not actually guards. We are wardens. We do not have any of these authorities.
So
Yep.
Why kill them both in different ways, and why drag one of them out and there?
I would assume that they intended to kill the shopkeeper if they were taking something. That was the target goal. Dwight may have been incidental. Perhaps was already outside and disposed of in order to cause a distraction, had people focus on the body outside so they could go inside, not be there when they attacked the individual inside.
Do we know what was?
There was something perhaps organic. There was a rag, somewhat greasy, with an indentation on it. But whatever was
And
with
an
the rag is
amulet,
missing.
but there's no telling whether or not it belonged to her or the murderer.
The amulet was not taken. The amulet was left.
The
Yes,
amulet
I was going to
left.
mention.
What's the amulet about?
Come.
say?
And I actually want to start walking the group to the house because I figure we can follow the blood trail specifically from the house and just literally walk the direction that we went instead of trying
Okay.
to reconvene where it was.
Okay, yes. So you arrive in an alchemical shop, Yuiza and Sulong. There is the body of a woman that is slumped over the desk, turned a little bit on her side after being examined by Fisscourth and Arat. You can see the items that they found previously as they point them out to you. Is there anything the two of you would like to do in the shop before you leave?
Not.
You-
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say two things. Check the amulet, and also check if there is like an empty space. You know how when people have things organized on a desk and something takes out, there's like a hole, or if you have something laid out on the wall, there's just the shape where it's missing. If you take it out, kind of see if there is something, like the negative space in this area.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Am I good at those? I should be. I'm rogue.
I
But
don't know.
am
How'd
I?
you stat this one?
Well, investigation's +6, so that's good.
Oh.
Is Sulong doing anything in the space?
I'd like to also take a sec to investigate around to see if I can find anything that Arat and Fisscourth missed.
Okay. Yuiza, as you look about, you don't see anything that appears to be out of place, save for when you look at the ledger and the note that Fisscourth pointed out as something that they had found previously. You notice that the handwriting on the note, the appointment with Matthias, is completely free of blood, unlike the rest of the book. And it's in a different handwriting. And you also notice, as you examine the ledger closely, the same passage is repeated and scattered throughout the ledger, in the margins, at the top, etc., etc. And it says over and over, deny the eye, deny the eye, deny the eye, deny the eye.
This is creepier than I thought. First thing that's kind of off, this note, not bloodied at all. And different handwriting than it's on the ledger. I would assume there's her handwriting. And she'll point to all the different, she'll flip through pages where it's written over and over and over again. There was something very weird going on mentally. Or magically. Die.
I don't know. The fact that it is untouched by the blood implies that it was all placed there after the fact.
A marker, perhaps? A taunt to the authorities? GM, does that
Framing
phrase, deny the eye, have anything to do with any faith or splinter faith, perhaps?
Roll religion for me. Sulong, you
Yes.
don't find anything further that appears to be a clue. You do find some herbs that are good for upset stomachs that you can pocket, as well as another 10 gold and 12 silver in a little baggie tucked back in another drawer.
I'm gonna leave that there. That's implications.
I love being a cleric and failing my religion rolls. This is so fine. I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9. It doesn't sound like it's connected to any religious iconography or phrasing that you have ever heard of.
I was actually going to ask if I could make a similar roll based off of the unnamed number of years that I've been around, if this is something that I would have come across in any capacity.
Roll me a history check.
18.
This is not something that you have come across in any of your travels. However, you have come across objects that invade the mental faculties of those that possess them and drive people to commit actions or see visions. And oftentimes these objects are things that people will focus in on, and you'll have this type of behavior. It's a behavior that's associated usually with curses.
I do a check on the amulet.
Roll religion.
I was also going to ask if I could just cover bases and cast a general detect magic.
If you would like to cast detect magic, you can.
I'll use a spell
In the
slot
alchemy
so we
shop.
don't burn.
15 for religion.
15. You know. Following your conversation about the nuances of deities, you know that one time a sailor came to the island while you were off at the shop area. The shop area. What's it called?
Market.
The market. I was going to be like the outdoor shop, and I was like, that's not right either.
The strip mall? Yeah.
Yeah, the strip mall that we have in this D&D game.
Yeah.
It's currently owned by a company called Big Equity. They're very private about their holdings. That's such a stupid joke. Anyways, with your roll, you do remember someone who came into the market when you were out with your uncle one day shopping for supplies. They didn't worship the spirits of the sea as the people on your island did, but they were talking to someone about worshiping a goddess of the sea mother. That is the only way in which they referred to them when they were questioned whether or not it was Umberly. They said, no, it is not the sea witch with a capital B. It's the sea mother, the one who watches over all of those who cross her waters.
This is symbol of a goddess. Only heard her referred to as the sea mother, but not Umberly, not her.
It's all an assumption at this point, but I would assume then that this amulet does not belong to our victim and in fact belonged to our assailant, especially
Why leave it
since
behind, though?
I don't think it was intentional. I think it was possibly pulled from them during the struggle.
Can we keep this as evidence? Should we keep it as evidence?
I think it's best to leave it here along with, well, her. We should
Normally
leave
I
the
would...
scene as closely as we could find it. I'm sorry, Arat, what was that?
No, I'm sorry, just normally I would agree with this, Fisscourth, but in this instance, unless we are going to tell the guard about the person or people that we are chasing and have them go after, that might be the only connection to them here.
I'm weary to leave it in the hands of the guards, but if we have any chance of this being solved, We're going to need more hands.
You all would know in your Warden's 101 handbook that if
The handbook.
that if you are investigating something, you can put a sign on the door that the premises is under the investigation of the Wardens. You do have the ability to do that.
I remember in our Warden's handbook.
That's what I said earlier.
We can put up a sign that says this is under Warden investigation. I do suggest, though, that it's not just written with pen on paper, and we probably get something more official from, like, Rowan or something. Maybe let him know what's happening and that we took this on.
Can we perhaps send a message to Rowan to let him know to do this so that we can follow
Can
the
do.
path?
I'll use a spell scroll of sending.
Okay, what do you say to your temporary boss?
How informal do I want to be?
Are you okay? Let me put it this way. Because you all know that Rowan was gathering a party to go after Toby.
Right.
So you could either send this to Rowan and have him do the handling of this, or you could send it to Joy, who is essentially the guild hall secretary and would still be at the guild hall.
I think, that would make a lot more sense because the secretary could also push through the cordon off thing.
Yeah, you would know that she could handle this for you, probably.
I'll send it to Joy. Just a quick, hi Joy, Sulong here. We need a cordon order sent to
Allie's Alchemical.
Allie's Alchemical ASAP. Thank you.
You get an immediate response from her. I am right on that. I will do all the paperwork for you. Is there anything oh, hang on. I'm going to send another one. I'll need to know if there's anything important or anything that should be not touched. And there's a brief moment, and you get another sending. Okay, you can respond to this one. I used one of my own spell slots. Just let me know if there's anything important that I need to know, or leave a note there tacked to the door, and I'll just replace it with the official one and fill in all the details myself. Good luck. Don't die. That's it.
Not part of the message. Sulong relays. I have Joy on the line. Do we need anything?
Cordon off. Don't touch anything yet.
Yes.
Let them know the lockbox is the target of the crime.
Yes.
And this person was killed by stabbing.
I only have 25 words.
Joy did tell you that you can leave a note for her
Oh, we can leave a
Yeah.
note.
if there's too much for a sending.
Death by stabbing, lockbox was target of crime. That's less than 10.
I cast Control-C, Control-V.
Works every time. Okay. We'll say that you are able to manage conveying all of this. Joy has all the information she needs, and she will be along shortly to take care of this for you. Are you all heading out of town? Or are you going somewhere first?
I was going to trail the group from here to the dock and then the path out, but if there's something else we want to do first, I don't know, grab our things or whatnot, just let me know.
What did my detect magic catch?
There's a lot of magical components in here, Sulong. You look around and it is like a bad acid trip in here, or a good one. There's a lot of really shiny things that are around you right now. Everything is just kind of swimming. Some things are swirling. Some stuff's blinking. There is so much magic around you. It doesn't flashbang you, but everything's glowing.
We should get out of here.
Okay, then let's follow the trail. We'll show you the trail that we followed.
Have no fear, we're going to show you a blood trail. You will most certainly calm down. You seem rather startled by magic. Come along, Sulong.
Sulong turns, walks immediately into a pole.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
And I think that will be a good place to pause our story for now, as you all follow the blood trail north out of town along the coast.
Throws up, screams. I need to know. I need to know.
Is the king my dad? What's happening?
Thank you to the Hype Goblin patrons for your continued support. Your Dungeon Master this evening was Sara Roberts. Fisscourth was played by Abby Yazzie. Yuiza Anacaona was played by Alessa Vamp. Shen was played by RJ. Arat Kshizhin was played by Zachary Vaudo. Video editing by Sara Roberts. Audio editing by Sara Roberts and Zachary Vaudo. Character art was by Alessa Vamp. And your introduction video was created by SirHeckALot. A Twist of Fate, the Luck and Chaos theme, was created by Zachary Vaudo's music project, Sneakernet. You can pick it up now, along with some other fantastic tracks, on Bandcamp. Live event schedule and cast bios are available at hypegoblin.com/luckandchaos.